Hey, thank you for stopping by. So moving on with my my builds, I'm gonna show you guys the 2018, and I'm sure you guys are gonna see where I um, gotten better with my builds as far as where I started and how I progressed with my builds as far as the paint jobs, the way I build, and all the extra details that I've done, and hopefully you guys like this video. I've seen you guys have your comments on the previous videos, and thank you, and subscribing, and leaving your comments, and I really hope that you guys like the videos. And the lighting in here, it's decent. It's not as bright as I would like for it to be, but as soon as I get some time and money where I could just go buy a better lighting, and I could just have a better light set so that I can just show you guys how well and detail are the models that I put together. And again, thank you for subscribing and sharing and liking and talking to me through the messages that you guys leave through the videos. And so here we go. So moving on, I did this one, which is, we all know, it's the AMT 32 Roadster. So the back wheels are from the kit. The front ones, they're Pegasus tires, the lowrider wheels. I had a friend at work that he lost one, and I told him I'll buy off, I'll get all three, but he just, I don't know, some way somehow he lost the other one, so he lost two, so I only got two, which is fine. I mean, as you can see, I just needed two. So it's got the nice curve of the wheel, like a real skinny would look like. So nothing crazy. It's just box stock for the most part, except for the front tires. The rims are from that kit, and everything is pretty much the kit. The interior, it's black, and I did black, and I did there was a kind of like a flyer, and they had a whole bunch of designs around the flyer of some type of event, and I like the way that design looks. So I just it's gonna be hard to see, but it almost looked like a Mexican blanket, but it's not. So maybe this way, but yeah. So that's that. So let me just put this out of the side. So then after that, my son wanted me to build him one, but he wanted to put one together. So I'm gonna have another a video just for that, show you guys what my two oldest kids did, what they put together, and then what my son put together. So I painted the cars, and they did they glued the interior, they glued the engine, they painted some of the engines, but the body itself, I painted it. But all they did is just put it together and do the little the smaller stuff. And this is what he wanted. So he wanted we all know it's the MPC 67 Pontiac GTO, and it's metallic blue. For some reason the camera, it's picking up almost like a purple, but it's primer gray. Then I did metallic silver, and then I did a couple of coats of metallic blue. This is automotive paint, and some of the automotive paint from AutoZone, it comes out clear. So I did, if I remember correctly, I did about 3 coats of metallic silver, and about another 3 of the blue. So let me see if I could just, so that it's kind of dusty, but yeah, it has a little bit of orange peel. But and to clear it, I used the Future. I didn't do any spray clear or anything like that. So this is what he wanted, just nothing crazy. It's just basic, or your basic stock, box stock, even the undercarriage, all that. And I was having issues gluing it on, so I did it old school way. So I drilled some holes and put some screws, and there you go. It stays and it sits and it's level, so I have no issues with it. So it almost looks like a promo car. I'm pretty sure it was a promo one time, but yeah, that's that. And whenever I get a chance, I will collect all the cars that my kids did, and what year and all that, because all their cars are in between. So moving on, I'm gonna try to hurry up as much as I can because I don't want to bore you guys. So then I did my 49 Ford, and you guys have seen it on my workbench. This is all black interior, and the engine, it's the custom one, the V8 that comes with the kit. The underneath, this is where my weathering starts to get a little bit, or I get more serious into weathering. So the weathering looks very well on point. So nothing crazy. I mean, I've same thing with like what I'm doing with my trucks. I heat up the leaf springs and put some weight on, so I could just push this down and push it down as far as I can. And it's not a tail dragger, but it's pretty low. Okay, so then moving on. This one is the Foos truck. So the wheels are from the 32 Ford, and took those out. And the wheels from this truck, I used them in another build, and you guys will see that soon. So this is where my rust gets pretty well on point. So it's the engine that comes with it. So here's my rust. Then there's texture to it, and the underneath the hood. I did the salt technique, and I scraped some of that out. So when you see it pretty close, hopefully it'll focus. You'll see some of the paint kind of chipping away. And the white wall, same thing. It made it seem like it's rubbing against the fender, and the fender is eating the white wall away. And you can see here where it's just kind of scrape off the paint. And underneath, it's kind of like a resto. So like a frame off a build. So someone just did the whole frame and everything, but they decided to just keep the body the way it is. And yeah, this is my truck. The truck that I'm doing on my fat fenders, fins and chrome. I'm kind of trying to simulate that, but it's gonna have a little bit of twist. So the wheels from the truck, I put them into this one. So this is your Revell 69 Dodge Charger. So I put the wheels on here, and I wanted to do something more modern or pro touring. I don't know how would you put this thing on, but so the kit I got, my wife's uncle went to a yard sale and paid $5 for the kit, and so he brought it home, and he was like, "Hey, I got you something," and I was like, "Cool." So I saw that, and I was like, right away I had something in mind, and this is gunmetal. This shine, it's not as shiny as it would be, and these so the disc brakes are from the truck, the Foos trucks, and you can't really see the disc brakes. I just put everything on here. So and here's the undercarriage. So I did everything on here. I think this is part of the kit, and this is part of another kit, which is a die-cast Dodge Viper that I took everything out, including the engine, because I put that engine in here. So it has a Dodge Viper engine in it. It was a 124 die-cast model, and I robbed the engine, put it in here, and it fits, and there's hardly anything. And then you can see here where it sits on the frame from the die-cast, so the tranny just kind of cuts, and then over here there was a screw. So this is part of that. This whole pipe right here, it's part of that kit. So I was able to just put all that in here. Oh, and the seats are from the Dodge Viper. So yeah, this is my last car that I did for 2018. And oh man, I'm already on 11 minutes. Sorry guys. So hopefully you guys like the video and the cars that I've done. And again, thank you for subscribing, for leaving your comments, and I see some of you guys' builds, and you guys are an inspiration to me, keeps me going. Hopefully I'll be able to start showing you guys kind of like a how-to on how I do my rust, and I will let you guys know where I saw the video, or who's the one who actually did the tutorial, and where I got it from, and go from there, and so on and so forth. But yeah, thank you for your support and subscribing and comments and sharing and all that stuff that you guys have done, and for I see the views, and it's neat. It's pretty cool to see how you guys support each other, and how you guys have welcomed me to the community, and I do appreciate that. And having said all that, thank you for your time, thank you for stopping by, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Happy modeling.